Hey everyone, welcome to the Huntsman Experience Workshop. The purpose of this workshop is to give you information about the Huntsman School of Business that might be unique to that and also to the marketing major. So we'll be talking about graduation requirements and classes and experiences or internships that you might have while you're here as a marketing student. So we are your success team. My name is Melissa Walker, and I am the academic advisor. So I help you with things like registration or planning your classes, or if you're having problems getting into a class, those kinds of questions can come to me.
And I'm Elise Newberry. I'm your career coach. So while Melissa will help you with the academic side of things, working towards graduation, I am here to be your support person for after graduation. So thinking about applying for internships, on-campus jobs, doing resume reviews, job searching in general. I'm basically here to make sure that you are on a path that you are excited about for your career.
All right, and the QR code that you see there in the center will take you to the online scheduling where you can make an appointment with either one of us. Those of you who are participating as statewide campus students can find your advisor here. So you would look at the location and make an appointment to see your advisor specific to that place. All right, we do not take walk-in appointments. So we schedule the appointments and we allow a grace period of 10 minutes. So if you're running late a little bit, that's okay. Also during that window, if you need to change mediums, for example, if you're not going to make it to your in-person appointment, we could change that to a phone or a Zoom if you need to. Once that 10 minutes has passed, we do ask that you reschedule just to respect everyone's time. So you can do that for a different day. All of the communication from us and from the university in general will go through your student email, so that A number email. So watch for the information there. That's just for security purposes. If you do happen to send an email from another account, just make sure to include your A number so that we can verify your identity when you do that. The Business 1000 class is a 1-credit class that we ask incoming freshmen who are new to the Huntsman School to take. So this gives you a chance to be oriented to the experiences that we have here in the Huntsman School, and that's expected either fall or spring of your first year. All right, so in the classroom, we're going to talk about a few of the things that you will be experiencing with your classroom experience. The minimum graduation requirements. So the total number required university-wide is 120 credits to graduate. You need to have 100 credits of that above a C minus. And you can kind of see the distribution here of credits as well. I'm going to focus on that last point, that 2.5. That is slightly higher than the 2.0 required by the university to graduate. So we have a little bit higher threshold in the Huntsman School. So just be aware of that, whether it's a major or a minor, to keep that 2.5 GPA. The business acumen classes are the core classes that all business majors, except for the econ students, they don't take the acumen, but all of the other majors take these acumen courses. And you are required to have a C grade or higher in these classes. Because you are a marketing student, the MSLE 3500 class, the fundamentals of marketing, requires a B or better. So if you happen to get a B minus, that class will need to be retaken to get that B for that class. All right, in DegreeWorks, this is the tool that we use to kind of make your plan for registration. So you'll notice in this top box that you can see your program, your major, your advisor, and then your catalog year. So when you are admitted, you'll be assigned a catalog year, and there are small changes that might affect you differently than a student who is in another catalog year. So just be aware as you're communicating with students that things might be slightly different based on your catalog year.
Okay, so one of the really unique opportunities you have as a marketing student is to be involved in this organization called the Huntsman Marketing Association. It's also a 1-credit class that's MSLE 2800. because we wanted to build some club experience that has some curriculum to it. It's really unique. You can take this class up to 2 times or 2 credits towards your electives. And in this class slash club, students will earn a certification. There are tons of employers that come in and visit as guest speakers, as well as case competition, where you're taking local businesses or smaller businesses. They come to the class with a marketing problem, and you work with a team to create a marketing plan and a marketing strategy and then present it. These case competitions are amazing to set you above the competition in terms of career searching in your future, because you are getting real life experience. And as an added bonus, you also can earn money through these cash prizes.
All right, we have 17 minors in the Huntsman School, so you can take a look at these minors, or you can also look at a minor outside of the business school. As a Huntsman student, if you have a major here, you would not have a business minor, because that's kind of a compact version of the acumen classes. So you're not eligible for that or a marketing minor, but a marketing design or any of the other minors would pair well with the marketing major. The Start Desk is a place where you can go if you have a quick question or you just need to ask something without an appointment. So this is on the first floor in the breezeway between the Eccles building and Huntsman Hall. This is a great place to go. The students there are trained on resume review, so they can do that for you. They can answer questions on classes or professors and kind of give that student perspective that we might not be able to give you. So that's a great place to go and a good resource.
All right, so beyond the classroom, there is tons of learning in the classroom, but we also would be remiss to leave out these extracurricular experiences. The very first one is through the Huntsman Experience, or that Huntsman First Year Experience Canvas course. We do include specific activities to really help you get connected to your resources, to get involved in activities that are going to benefit you, and get you thinking about how can you intentionally build your time here at the Huntsman School to really elevate you professionally. It's almost impossible to do every single activity and club and event. So you want to be sure that you're being intentional with your time. In this course, you can earn a career ready verification. So a status that essentially signals to employers, faculty, and staff, and to other students that you are engaged, you're really excited, and you're being proactive with your own career and academic development. In order to receive that verification, you do have to complete 7 activities, which are outlined in an essential activities module. This is attending this workshop and watching this video, completing the survey at the end, is one of those activities. It's the only required activity out of the entire course, but it is fun. It's kind of a gamified course. It won't show up on your transcript. It's free. This is one of those extra things that the Huntsman School does to really make sure that you stand out. So I'd say really get involved, participate in these activities, and they're really easy. One of them is meeting with myself or Melissa, attending a workshop, obviously with this, and then doing a couple of other things that can really benefit you. Well, the Huntsman Experience will disappear after this semester. You should also have been invited to Dare Mighty Marketing Careers. This is another one of those Canvas courses that air quote courses, right? So it's elective, it's free, it's not going to show up on your transcript, and it's not going to affect your GPA, but it is a really great resource for you in terms of career development. As I mentioned, the Huntsman Experience disappears after a semester. Dare Mighty Marketing Careers will stay on your Canvas dashboard until either you ask to be removed from it, you change majors and like to be removed, or when you graduate. In this Canvas course, like I said, we've got tons of resources from career exploration to interview prep to finessing your resume, your LinkedIn pages. But we also do a weekly newsletter or an announcement that includes events that are coming up that could be pertinent to marketing majors and only marketing majors. We're not going to include stuff for accounting or management that doesn't apply to our students. So it's tailored information, tailored newsletter. And we also include internship opportunities and job opportunities at the end of each newsletter. We want to make sure that you have great experiences and you've got great opportunities. And I firmly believe that you should get paid for the work that you do. So it would be an absolute rarity for us to share unpaid opportunities. We want to make sure you're getting the most out of your careers and starting early and getting the credit and earning from the work that you're doing. Another thing that we do at the Huntsman School is a series called Focus Fridays. You'll notice that in the Huntsman School, most classes will not be held on Fridays. This is because we have worked with the university to dedicate Fridays to career development. So we have speakers that come in on Fridays. We do large events like our career expo or our job fair, which usually has upwards of 50 companies coming into the Huntsman School and recruiting specifically Huntsman students, or virtual mock interview day, boot camps. We've got Hack USU and other activities that happen throughout the year here. Be sure to reserve Friday mornings, I would say from 9 a.m. until 1 or 2 p.m. regardless of like your work schedule, your class schedule, so you can participate in those activities. Of course, if you have a class outside of the Huntsman School on Friday, go to class, you're paying for classes, so be sure to utilize that. But when you can, try not to work, don't travel on Fridays so you can participate in these activities. We have had students get internships and full-time jobs from engaging with speakers or networking with companies. So it's really important to get engaged, not just for careers, but also for your own leadership development. Student involvement is extremely important as well. So HMA, as you can see in that upper left-hand corner, is one of the marketing clubs that we love to celebrate. But getting internships, doing volunteer work, going on global learning experiences. I always recommend getting involved in 3 different genres of activities, I suppose. One is going to elevate your career. One is going to give you a space to decompress and find your people. College is a lot of work, so we want you to be able to have fun. And then that third is for service, to give back to the community, to really engage with your local area. So be sure to get involved. We do have internships on here. Like I said, those are really important for career exploration and really building up your resume, but don't get hung up on that title of career. Employers, once you get to that full-time, or even when you're applying for part-time roles, they care about the skills that you have and the experiences that you have. And you don't need the title of intern in order to have the skills. You could gain that through being a leader in a club, or doing an extra minor, or going on a global learning, like that, maybe the seed experience. Just getting involved and building your skills. That's what we want you to focus on. And that's what employers are wanting to see in their future employees. All right, so we do have this initiative here at the Huntsman School called Your Story Matters. This is a testimonial initiative where we want to hear about your experiences. It's really easy for Melissa and I to sit here and go, oh, there's so many great things happening. It kind of sounds like an older sibling or an aunt or an uncle just being like, here's what you need to do. But when you hear it from a peer, you can really internalize and trust that these are experiences that are actually happening on a daily basis. There's tons of miraculous things going on in Huntsman School, but because we're so used to it, about the elevated experience, about the quality faculty members, the amazing clubs and events that we get to participate in, that it can feel normal. It is our normal. So as part of this initiative, we want to celebrate all of the awesome things that are happening. So you can see this QR code, you'll see it in our email signatures as well. If you are working with an awesome faculty or staff member, you attend an event that made a difference in your life, or you get involved in a club that makes a difference, please share that with us. We do use these for marketing materials. Of course, we'll get your permission and give you some heads up, and like we'll ask your permission for that. But we also use it for orientation, where we share with incoming freshmen, say, here are the things that you could be doing because look, your peer is doing it. So your story matters. Know that that initiative is happening. All right, second to last thing. So dreaming big, dare mighty things is something you will hear quite often. It's kind of the Huntsman School's logo, motto, I guess I should say. And so part of doing that is making sure you set goals. It's easy to dream big, but in order to get there, you need to find the steps. So after this slide, you will have a QR code that you need to fill out. This is how you get credit for attending this workshop, for watching this video. Again, you need to submit this survey that will be in the next slide in order to get credit and get a hold removed or avoid a hold on your account altogether. Part of that survey will include identifying some goals. We want to know what is something you want to accomplish in the next month. And then what's something you want to accomplish by the end of the semester. And then finally, that long-term goal. Melissa and I do receive these surveys, and we do like to see what you guys are working towards. The better we get to know you, the more we can tailor our support, our advice, and even the services that we provide, because in order to serve you best. So be sure to go all the way through the survey, identify those goals, so we can get to know you. Here is that QR code. As I mentioned, please fill out the survey. You will not get credit for attending this workshop if you do not fill out the survey. There is that QR code. It should take you right to the survey. If that QR code is not working, or if it's funky on the screen, there is a URL down at the bottom. Go ahead and pause this and fill it out. I will say, if there is a hold that has been placed, we do have to go through these manually. So it's not automatic that you submit the survey and the hold is removed. Melissa or I will have to go through, double check, and then submit it. So please give us at least 24 hours, 24 business hours, I should say, in order to remove that hold. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the FJ Management Center or email us. We're happy to correspond over email. However, once again, please use your @USU email so we know that it's you. We hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.